All right, the 49ers coming off losses this season. It's pretty simple. They regroup and they react. Another win here off a loss as San Francisco proves to 7-4 on the year. Back, and it's all about the response, especially in that division with quarterbacks coming in and out. Brock Purdy back into this game, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, now 4-1 against the division. But Mac, you're looking at a team that just scored a season-high 41 points. Is that a function of the opponent or getting healthy and starting to fire on all cylinders?
More so about the opponent. Now, there were some good right moments in this ball game. They were able to exploit. They connected in all 3 phases, special team-wise, offensively, and defensively. But this was a lot about the opponent. But this is what you're supposed to do. Arizona, they're in a bad spot right now. For San Francisco, finally getting your star quarterback back in the lineup, having him throw 3 touchdowns, seeing George Kittle emerge, that's encouraging. Yep. Not to mention what CMC has been doing. And defensively, with all the injuries they had to fight through, this is a unit that's now starting to become more of a scrappier unit, and they're great in terms of tackling. They don't miss a lot of tackles. I love that. And they're playing with a lot of confidence. Mm-hmm. And yes, they're 7-4, but within their division, they're not afraid of the big bad Rams. They're not afraid of the big bad Seattle Seahawks. They believe they can compete with those said teams at any given time. They're 7-4 right now. You look at the next 3 ball games for the San Francisco 49ers, at home against Carolina, on the road against Cleveland, and then you get Tennessee at home. This is a great 3-game stretch for the San Francisco 49ers to make things extremely interesting in the top of their division in the NFC South, especially NFC West, especially seeing what happened with Seattle and the Rams, Seattle losing 1, and now they're 1 game behind Seattle.
Do you see it the same way, Pat? Because I don't want to downplay this performance by Purdy. The numbers don't jump off the page at you, 19-26, 200 yards, but 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, and the timeliness and accuracy of some of those throws made you feel like, yes, QB1 is back, and you should be hopeful because.
Yeah, Brock Purdy is back in the lineup. You just see the offense move a little bit more fluently. He knows where the ball needs to go. George Kittle got involved in this ball game. We know what Christian McCaffrey brings to this offense. And picking up those key 3rd downs, keeping their offense on the field, their defense off the field, that's why the defense was able to play as fast, as fresh, as confident as they did because of the way the offense was able to sustain drives. And the Arizona Cardinals, you just can't win ball games like this, turning the ball over 3 times, 16 turnovers, franchise record in this ball game, especially when you're playing up against a good team like the San Francisco 49ers. Last thing on the 49ers, this was a game that they had to win. Mm-hmm. You know why? Because they still have one of the weakest schedules in the NFL. So they have to be able to take advantage of moments like this, and they did.
I think it's a great point. And for the Niners, you don't want to take any opponent not so seriously, but you know that you are a better team than the Arizona Cardinals. So take care of your business. As B-Mac likes to say, don't play with your food. That is not what the Niners did today. Also, there's some guys that they're not going to get back for the rest of the season. They know they're not getting Fred Warner back, for example. They know that no pass rush help is really walking through that door. They tried at the trade deadline. They got what they could get. But Ricky Pearsall is someone who we finally saw him today. Yeah. He only had 1 target. He didn't run that, or excuse me, he had 3 targets, had 1 catch for 0 yards. And so they're working him back into it, right? And so great to see George Kittle. Great to see CMC. They're going to get some wide receiver help. When Brandon Ayuk comes back, who knows? And I don't think that they are really banking on that because that would be foolish of them. Meanwhile, the Cardinals, though, the Cardinals are a team that they are going to have a lot of big decisions to make sooner rather than later. Kyler Murray is going to be on injured reserve for at least 2 more games. We'll see if he remains on injured reserve because there is no postseason future for the Cardinals. Their season is done. And so that is going to be the biggest question facing the Cardinals moving forward as they try to at least remain competitive in this final stretch.
Yeah, no final decision made on Kyler Murray's future there just yet, but the recent handling does feel like some finality is approaching us there. As for the San Francisco 49ers, another win in what's been an injury-plagued season, but an expertly coached team. Now streaming on Paramount Plus, it's the return of Landman, Mac.
Yes.
From Taylor Sheridan, creator of Yellowstone. Academy Award winner Billy Bob Thornton is back, featuring Academy Award nominees Demi Moore and Andy Garcia, as well as Sam Elliott. Landman, the new season, now streaming only on Paramount Plus.